This is the future.
The menu for the day, making Wukong an absolute powerhouse in terms of damage. But we will be adding spice to this monkey mayhem. We will be using his iron staff plus guns with this combo just to mock digital extremes that the nerf that they have done to the Monkey King is not enough. I'm just kidding, lads, and to all nerf callers out there, please don't get triggered again. You're just stressing yourself. So anyway, Wukong has gone through several changes in the past. If you are a Wukong main, then you know that digital extremes have stripped his power of becoming immortal as long as you have energy with the Defy ability. That was one mad ability in the past, and I was one of those who enjoyed immortality in endless survival runs. Also, there was a time wherein an iron staff can do millions of damage and can red crit with the help of the Primal Rage Augment, sacrificial mods, and the Gladiator set mod bonus, which increases your critical chance per combo multiplier. But that didn't last long, as digital extremes rework Wukong and turn him into a more versatile Monkey King. By the way, I'm not saying that the rework is bad, but I just can't get over the fact that there was a time that this Monkey King can truly harness immortality and red crit power. But things have changed, and now, we need to adapt to these changes for us to truly enjoy the Monkey King. Like I've said, we will be using Iron Staff for this combo as one of our main damage-dealing weapons. But squad leader, you have said yourself that this Exalted has been nerfed, and with the melee nerf, I'm pretty sure that it's a bad Exalted weapon at the moment. You are correct, this weapon cannot red crit easily, the damage for condition overload has been nerfed, and lastly, the highest you can get is yellow crit with casual orange crit for this Exalted melee. However, with the right build and setup, you can completely wipe out crowds without breaking a sweat. The build I'm using for my Wukong is just a simply Primal Rage build with all the necessary mods to maintain his fourth ability. In fact, there are no Helminth combos in here, and all you need are Wukong's basic abilities. Defy will give you 1500 armor, which pairs well with adaptation for survivability, and this allows you to regenerate energy with the help of hunter munitions even at high level missions. Primed continuity for lesser energy drain of his fourth ability and longer duration for his Defy ability. Primal Rage for increased critical chance per enemy kill. Umbral Vitality, Umbral Fiber, and Umbrella Intensify for more effective health and some power strength, just to give Primal Fury some damage. Squad leader, why didn't you put the Primal Rage Augment in your build? That might be better for increasing the critical chance and overall damage of the build. If digital extremes didn't mess up the critical of Wukong, that time wherein Gladiator mod set works along with Primal Rage and sacrificial mods. In my opinion, it's better to focus on just getting yellow crit right now to somehow make good use of Organ Shatter, which gives more critical damage to your setup. There's no point in putting more critical chance bonus than the critical mods in your Iron Staff build, since it's harder to get red crit with Wukong right now without sacrificing a lot in your damage and survivability. That is why I skip Primal Rage. If digital extremes buff the critical chance bonus cap of the augment, then that's the time we talk about red crit builds. Before we proceed to the Iron Staff build, let's talk about Arcanes. As I have mentioned earlier, this combo focuses on getting tons of damage in the easiest way possible, and one important recipe on this menu is Arcane Blade Charger and Arcane Primary Charger. These Arcane will boost both Iron Staff damage and the primary weapon you are using by 300%. And mind you, this combo allows you to proc the 300% damage bonus for melee and guns almost every time. For the Iron Staff, I have Sacrificial Steel to increase the critical chance of the staff to 80%. If you over on the critical chance stat, you will read that having over 100% critical chance will result in orange crit numbers, but with Primal Rage on the setup, it's not constant. You will hit the enemies with casual orange crits, but it will mostly hit yellow crits. So again, there's no point for me doing a Primal Rage build at the moment. How about having both Sacrificial Steel and Sacrificial Pressure? Squad leader? That will result in a 93% critical chance, and if you add Primal Rage, then it will give you the chance to hit 3 consecutive orange crits in a target, but not guaranteed constant orange crit. So again, it's still not worth it. These two dual status chance mod forms the 66% status chance for our build, and it's replaceable depending on the faction you are facing. You could also go viral since Iron Staff now has slash damage, but you might want to add a slash mod like Buzzkill in your build to somehow let slash proc more often compared to impact. Primed Reach for some quality of life improvement, but this is optional, especially if you are using Zenurix Void Singularity or the Magus Anomaly Arcane to group enemies and kill them with your Iron Staff. Healing return for survivability, as each hit will allow you to replenish health, especially when you are using a primer weapon like the Cedo. Berserker Fury is a personal preference, as you can also use Quickening or Primed Fury on this slot, depending on how much attack speed you need for your Iron Staff. Quickening is also a good option since not only that you gain attack speed, but you will also gain combo chance, which allows you to max out your combo counter fast. And lastly, the important mod for this melee weapon, the Condition Overload mod. I know it's kinda bummer that Digital Extremes nerf the damage bonus of this mod, but you won't feel the nerf if you are using a primer weapon. Condition Overload have no limit on the number of status, so if you have inflicted 6 status to an enemy, then you will gain 480% damage bonus from this mod. Now, let's proceed to gun choices. For this menu, we will be using either the Kuva Brahma or the Cedo. This is not mandatory however, and you can use any endgame gun that you think is suited to your playstyle. You can use the Tenet Arcaplasma, or the Tenet Envoy, or anything powerful enough to kill targets easily. The good thing about this combo is that we are using the Charger Arcane that no matter what we use to kill enemies, either guns or the Iron Staff, we are ensured that it will kill faster due to the high amount of damage percentage boost. Not to mention that guns can compete better in terms of damage right now with melee weapons with the help of galvanized mods and gun arcanes. By the way, I'm using 2 dexterity arcanes on this build so I can have a gun damage bonus and 15 seconds total combo duration for my melee. I'm just using the primary and Iron Staff for this combo, but I equipped a secondary for the secondary dexterity arcane. The rest of the builds for the guns can be seen after this outro. I hope you enjoy this combo and may Monkey King bless you with lots of fun while playing this combo. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.
Evolution. This is the future.